Welcome to CARICOMP Insider, where high-tech facial recognition meets real-world intelligence.
An AI tool called JINKUSU CAM can now impersonate your face in real time, matching your expressions, tracking your facial movements, and use that fake version of you to pass identity checks on Coinbase, Binance, and Kraken. It's not a concept. It's already deployed. If you've ever held your phone up and turned your head side to side to verify your identity, for a bank, a crypto exchange, even a new app, this story is about you. That selfie check you trusted? Criminals are building tools specifically designed to beat it. According to the World Economic Forum's Cybercrime Atlas, published in January, researchers examined 17 face-swapping tools and 8 camera injection tools. Most of them could get past standard biometric onboarding. According to Live Bitcoin News, JINKUSU CAM uses real-time facial mesh tracking to map a real person's expressions onto a synthetic face, and it targets the biggest names in crypto. The deeper question isn't whether one tool works. It's whether the entire system we've built around single-factor biometrics, the take a selfie in your verified model, was ever strong enough to hold. According to the World Economic Forum report, injection attacks, where fake video gets fed directly into a verification system, bypassing the camera entirely, jumped nearly 800% in 2024. That's not a gradual rise. That's a cliff. And according to Jumio, those attacks kept climbing in 2025, up another 88% year over year. The trend isn't flattening. It's steepening. What does that look like in practice? According to Biometric Update, a single financial institution in Indonesia recorded over 8,000 attempts to bypass its liveness checks using AI-generated deepfake images in just 8 months, between January and August of 2025. 8,000 attempts. One bank. That attack used more than 1,000 fraudulent accounts spread across 45 mobile devices. This isn't a lone hacker in a basement. It's coordinated, scaled fraud. And the cost of entry has collapsed. According to SumSub, a ready-made synthetic identity, a fake person with a fake face, costs about $15. A custom deepfake runs between $10 and $50. For the price of lunch, someone can build a face that doesn't exist and use it to open a financial account. That means this isn't limited to sophisticated criminal networks anymore. Anyone with a credit card and a motive can try. So why do regulators keep pushing biometrics as the answer? That's the contradiction at the center of all this. Know Your Customer rules, KYC, require financial institutions to verify that you are who you say you are. And increasingly, that means collecting your face. But according to Singzi, Gartner predicts that by 2026, roughly a third of enterprises won't consider face biometric verification reliable on its own. Meanwhile, Coinbase is facing a lawsuit in Illinois for collecting facial scans without consent during KYC, potentially violating the state's Biometric Information Privacy Act. Fines could reach into the millions. So companies are getting sued for collecting the very biometric data that regulators say they need to collect. And the biometric data they're collecting? Deepfakes are engineered to fake it. The core problem is a question most verification systems never ask. They ask, does this face match our records? They don't ask, is a real person actually sitting in front of this camera right now? Deepfakes exploit that gap. They deliver biometric data that matches without a real human being present. For anyone who's ever done a video selfie to open an account, that should land hard. The system checked your face. It didn't check whether you were real. Now the detection side isn't standing still. Advanced deepfake detection frameworks have reached about 97% accuracy under controlled lab conditions. The UK Home Office ran a deepfake detection challenge in 2024, and top models scored F1 scores above 90% on hidden test data. That sounds reassuring, until you consider the gap between a lab and the real world. In deployment, attackers have months to iterate. Systems run unsupervised. And injection attacks bypass the camera entirely, feeding synthetic video straight into the verification pipeline at the API layer. 97% in a lab doesn't mean 97% on your phone at midnight when no human is watching. Biometrics aren't broken. They're incomplete. A single biometric match used to be the lock on the door. Now it's just one tumbler and a lock that needs 5. So, the short version. AI tools that fake your face in real time now cost less than a pizza, and they're already targeting the biggest financial platforms on Earth. Single-factor biometrics that take a selfie step can't stop them alone. The path forward is layered verification, cross-checking faces across multiple images, analyzing device fingerprints, reading behavioral signals during onboarding, and validating metadata, because a deepfake can fool one gate, but it breaks apart when it has to fool 5 at once. Whether you investigate fraud for a living, or you just verified your identity on an app last week, the selfie isn't the finish line anymore. It's barely the starting point. The full story's in the description if you want the deep dive.
Now you know something most people in this industry don't. Use it. And when you're ready to put it to work, caracomp.com. We'll see you tomorrow.